Hey everybody, Dr. Christine, another video. All right, as I was road tripping it here from Michigan to Chicago, always make sure you bring in your own water. I always find it interesting when you get to hotels and they want to charge $6 for a bottle of water. At any rate, bring your own water, get a good water bottle. I recommend a stainless steel or a BPA-free. These are both BPA-free bottles that I have here. And I love this bottle because it has just a little flip-up thing. But at any rate, one pop operation. And in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about the 3 essential benefits of water. There are so many, but I'm going to pick up 2 of them that are really specific to digestion. Let's hit it. What is water? Well, H2O. We all know about H2O, right? 2 hydrogen atoms, 1 oxygen atom. It's virtually the most important thing that you could ever do is drink enough water. Did you know that at the time of birth, we are about 75% water? Did you know that men have more water than women generally? Because women typically have more fat. And when you have more fat, you have less water. Did you know that? Did you know that inside your cells, you should have about 55% water, 45% water outside the cells? Did you know that? Think of it like this. The trillions of cells that you have, you want them to be like plump, juicy grapes, not shriveled up raisins. But let's get into those 3 benefits of water that we're going to cover today. Benefit number 1 of water, your saliva. Did you know that 99% of your saliva is water? And when you don't have the proper hydration to the salivary glands, you're going to impact digestion right there, because inside your saliva, you have enzymes, salivary amylases and lipases, and their jobs are very specific at digesting carbs and later on fats. But if you're not properly hydrated, imagine what's going to happen to the secretions of your saliva. Think of what happens when you get nervous, right? You hear the term dry mouth. That just goes to show you guys how much your thoughts also impact your physiology. Just being emotionally stressed or scared or public speaking or anything of this nature can dry out your mouth. Your saliva should contain plenty of protein antibodies, which are going to kill those foreign invaders, bacteria, pathogens, all of that. A primary area of defense is in your mouth, and that's in your saliva. Another little tidbit about saliva is that if you don't have enough water to make proper salivary secretions, then you are more susceptible and prone to cavities. Number 2, water hydrates everything. And did you know that proper amount of hydration not only affects you on a cellular level, but also is impactful to your stomach acid? Your body needs water for virtually everything. From chewing your food that we talked about, your stomach does not have teeth. You need to chew your food so thoroughly. You need to understand that every cellular operation needs water. And guess what else? Enzymes need water also to activate. We talked a little bit about the saliva has amylases to help digest your starches. Again, if you don't have proper hydration, that's not going to kick off the enzymatic activity, such as those salivary amylases. Anywhere throughout your body is going to be affected if you are dehydrated. Water affects everything, whether it's chewing your food, the color of your hair, breathing air, all of this is impacted by what's going on with enzymes, but water is necessary in order to kick off these enzymatic cascades. Water impacts stomach acid. Stomach acid is the key. I say this so many times that the 2 biggest issues I see constantly in practice are, number 1, people have too little stomach acid, not too much. That's what your medical doctors are saying. That's not accurate. You cannot make too much stomach acid. The problem is we have too little. And number 2 problem I see often is that we have far too much undigested food. So these are the 2 big problems I see in practice, but the number 2 that we're talking about today is water impacts your stomach acid. On to number 3. Number 3 is about premature aging. We all think of, when we see a plant that's not been watered properly, it looks all gnarly and sad, right? Similarly, this is what happens to our body. We think, though, externally, we think of our skin and stuff like that. We don't want to get wrinkles. Guess what? You don't want to get wrinkles, then drink your water. Super essential. I can't stress this enough. So instead of thinking about your skin and getting wrinkles, which are also compounded by being dehydrated, think of what happens on an internal level with your viscera, with the organs. They too need water. By hydrating properly, we're talking 64 to 96 ounces of water is a good sweet spot. Obviously, that's not an absolute for everybody watching this. However, understand this. Your organs and tissues are going to deteriorate when you are dehydrated. On the inside, the stuff that you can't see, believe it. Want to hear even more about how water is so essential? It's in my book, The Gut Check Book. You can get it on Amazon or go to thegutcheckbook.com. Page 107. I have a whole slew of other benefits that water has and how it impacts the human body. All right, there you have it. Thank you so much for watching this video about water. It's super important. Cannot stress that enough. For more information, tips, tricks, stuff like that, descriptions, look into the description title tag. But most importantly, please make sure you click on that little bell to subscribe to my Gut Tube videos, which is what you're watching right now, so that you don't miss a thing. Love yourself healthy. Dr. Christine signing off. All right, number one. Well, before we even talk about water, let's talk about what water is. So basically H2O, right? Two hydrogen Jesus Christ. Oxygen atom. It's virtually the most important thing that you could ever do is drink enough water. Drink more water. I mean, why aren't you doing that? Just do it. Jesus Christ. So, hydration is so important. Jesus Christ.